Like many neighborhoods in the city, Ozone Park is experiencing many housing foreclosures brought about by the subprime mortgage crisis and the worsening economy. Like the resident who spoke to reporter Sergei Kadinsky, almost everyone in the southern Queens community is feeling the pinch.
Oh, it's terrible. It's affecting the whole neighborhood. People are scared to come in this area to buy a house because they said most of the place is so run down.
Attorney Albert Baldeo, a well-known community activist in Ozone Park, says foreclosures are affecting the whole community.
That has come out of the problems of security, environment, the quality of life issues, graffiti, nuisances, drug dealers moving into our neighborhoods and occupying these homes.
That's an everyday problem for one area resident. Who is it exactly that's coming in? Is it people that are homeless or people
No,
who
look
are
like people.
selling drugs? Or?
Yeah, look like drug addicts going there and getting high. You know, the police came one time because there was so much noise and things like that. They had to take the people out, but they still come by. You know, I mean, the activity is less since they boarded it up, but we still get a lot of that dumping. Everybody's dumping their garbage in this place. Yeah.
Local crime statistics show that robberies and burglaries are 30% higher this month than at this time last year. Meanwhile, graffiti have increased 80% since 2007. With the foreclosure crisis expected to deepen, local leaders are fighting back, trying to get banks to take responsibility for their repossessed properties and assist people in keeping their homes.
Banks are in the business of making money, and they make a lot of money. And they need to at least work with the customers and give them preference to keep their homes and to save these homes.
State Senator Joseph Adabo, who represents southeastern Queens, has recently proposed a bill to charge banks for cleaning up the properties that they have repossessed.
So what we have asked is to think about legislation to offer assistance to the community in cleaning up these foreclosed properties. We clean it up. The city has the resources to clean it up. We can clean it up with the city resources, and then the bill for the city's time could be billed to the lender, who's really responsible to maintain that property.
Seema Agnani, director of Chaya Community Development Corporation, has been assisting area residents, many of whom come from South Asia, in avoiding foreclosure. She has seen evidence that the banks are responding to the pressure.
Before, if you called to talk to somebody about a loan, you weren't necessarily speaking to the lender, you're speaking to a servicer. So the loan lender had subcontracted to some other agency to handle things. And you also often got turned over from one person to the next. Now, at least when you call, I feel like most lenders, most responsible lenders, at least have somebody who's designated to talk to you about this issue.
Some lenders have instituted a moratorium on foreclosures through the holidays, but it remains to be seen whether banks will be able to take a greater initiative until the credit crisis begins to ease. That and help from the state legislature will likely wait until next year. I'm Sophie Cock, City News Service in Ozone Park, Queens.